everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fight. And what we have today is the last tournament pool final. The Pool C finals have finally arrived. We have the usual suspects making it all the way here, thanks to an unfortunate round 2 forfeiting by Truth About Chaos, and the Silver Shamrocks fighting their way through the second chance pool to win their way here. And here to help me call this match today is the Commissioner, Tim Smith. How you doing?
Oh, it's finally fucking over. One match left, and then we can go to the team match and fucking be done with it. Thank Christ.
Yeah, this tournament's dragging on a little bit, but it's really it's about time to end it. About time to end it. But I'm very excited because this is quite the finale for the semifinal rounds before we get to the team title triple threat match, the very alliterative and tip of the tongue T match. But I think that's enough hyping from us. It's time to go to promos and hear what our teams have to say.
What do you know? Look at this. Here we are in the finals, the semifinals. This is it. This is our chance. It's been a little bit of a weird road for us. We've technically only really played in one match, and although we were absolutely impressive, we were so money in our first match. Our second match never came to be, unfortunately, and we got a bit of a jump start in that, and we are now here facing against legitimately a really, really, really good team. I like both these guys, and I think they do have a shot at beating us. But I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know what else to say. We have the points record. Me and Dom are just two of the best.
Yeah, I'm feeling good right now. I'm glad you playing Paul Lucas, man. I already beat Lucas, so I'm feeling confident about that. But Paul, it's my first time facing him, so I'm interested to see how this goes. And I'd like to get this match started, and all for the family. Yeah,
we'll just get this done in like 30 minutes, and then we'll
this is gonna be easy.
face the other two teams.
Less time than that.
Yeah, exactly. So bring it on.
All right, Matt Patricia here. Hey, Coach Bill. So I'm thinking we run a skinny post here into the middle. We have the tight end run to curl. Oh, this is Fandom. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how we're here. We don't really watch. Again, we talk about this all the time. We don't really watch these movies. As you can see by my shirt, I'm very invested in non-fandom movies. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we're a great team, but that's kind of by accident. Lucas, aka Bill Belichick. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is fun. I mean, honestly, we've been who gives a fuck mode since match 1. It kind of works in our favor. I like the guys we're playing. Either way, I'll be fine. Life goes on. No one watches fandom movies anyway.
I mean, yeah, we're here to do our thing. Use our challenges very smartly, as Belichick and Patricia do on the sidelines. But yeah, we're here to make this happen. Let's do this.
Well, actually pretty docile promos from two teams otherwise known for having the big mouths. Silver Shamrocks making some Patriots and challenging rules, whereas the usual suspects, mentioning that they've only played one match and they're in the finals. Tim, any thoughts about this one?
Well, I mean, one side, yeah, you only have one team that has just played one match, unfortunately, due to a scheduling conflict with Truth About Chaos, as you said, and then, the cheating New England Patriots. I mean, the Silver Shamrocks over here with wannabe Brady and wannabe Belichick. We have to watch them because, those Patriots, they love to cheat. But, they had a long road to at least get to this point, coming back from the loser bracket to win that one to get into here. So it's going to be interesting to see how all 4 of these players play today. Dom coming off not one of his best performances singly, but he has his partner Jake, so it could be the boost he needs to go back to solid form. And of course, Paul is just Mr. Movie Man, but we'll see if he can keep that magic touch going in fandom with his partner Lucas.
All right, with that, I think it's time to properly introduce them and get into the match. Introducing first, coming in as the number 5 ranked team with a record of 1 win and 0 defeats. They are Jake, the Maestro Maringoni, and the movie nerd, Dominic Rizzi, the usual suspects. And their opponents, coming in as the number 3 ranked team with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat. They are the movie Warzone champion Primetime, Paul Oyama, and the Boston Masshole, Schildbach. The Silver Shamrock.
I love that nickname. I love it.
All right, gentlemen, round one is going to work like this. You are each going to get 10 questions with 10 points apiece, everyone playing individually with their whiteboards for their teams. Possibility of 20 points. If you get a perfect first round, you will get a bonus question. The only person to do that is actually on call here tonight, Paul Oyama. Any questions going into round number one?
No.
All right,
Yeah,
there are 3 repeats and the standard challenge rule that Lucas loves to abuse. Any questions?
Nope.
I don't challenge things with a regular. I just challenge things in general.
And we're taking away the challenge of Lucas, so only Paul can challenge.
Oh, red flag. I'm challenging that ruling.
All right, your first question here as we get into Fandom comes in the category of DC. What villain appears in all 3 of the Dark Knight trilogy films?
2 solid movies in this trilogy.
Yeah, you know what? That third one is not amazing, but the worst Nolan is still better than the worst X-Men.
5,
So
4, 3. You're not wrong. 2, 1. Hands down.
all right, we're gonna go over and start with Paul.
That's more like it. Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow.
That is correct. We'll go over to Jake.
The Scarecrow, aka Jonathan Crane.
That is correct. Go to Lucas.
I just wrote Scarecrow because I'm not one of these weirdos who lets the rest of them in.
All right, and Dom.
Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane.
We are correct across the board. Clean
Well,
sweep.
not really, because there was only just Scarecrow. But,
Oh,
you know.
God. Oh, God.
You gotta be more specific.
Not the other Scarecrow in the movies, right?
All right, gentlemen, your next question comes in Marvel. Movies outside the MCU. And your question. What year is Logan set in the movie?
Dear God, I hope this
Logan,
is
one of the more beloved of the comic book community films.
Oh, this was... I think everyone loved this when it came out. It was perfect.
I thought it was okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
All right, we're gonna start.
Oh, Dominic's still writing. Come on.
We're gonna start with Dom on this one.
2035.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
I put 2039.
Oh, Brooklyn Vale Curse is gonna hurt him on that one. We'll go to Jake.
2032.
That is incorrect. And Paul.
2029.
It is 2029. Paul Oyama, the only one pulling that one out.
Nice.
That's why
All
he's the
right,
champ.
Paul Oyama, the only one perfect through 2 questions. As we get into the third question, which comes in the category of Disney. In what Disney film would you first meet Sorcerer Mickey?
You also meet him in a Disney video game series, too, but we don't cover that.
Yeah, we don't do video game trivia. That's just a little not in our area, I guess.
Even though the video game series, which I'm talking about, is pretty good. But 5,
You should give Caleb
4,
credit for not writing a name
3,
7 movies in one decade question.
1.
And Lucas
hands
is
down,
ejected
you
for the match for
asshole.
unsportsmanlike conduct. All right, we're going to start with Lucas on that one.
I wrote Fantasia.
That would be correct. We'll go over to Jake.
Boom! Didn't even. that was
Fantasia.
fucking-
It is indeed Fantasia. We'll go back over to Paul.
The masterpiece. Fantasia.
That's correct. And Dom for the clean sweep.
Fantasia.
That's correct.
I wouldn't call it a masterpiece, but you know.
I would.
Well, this isn't Warzone. Shut up. All right. Your fourth question, gentlemen, comes in nobody's favorite of scores and soundtracks. Your
It's like not even
question.
here.
Maestro
That
is
one
literally the match. Tim.
And your point B. But your question. Who composed the score for Captain America, the First Avenger? He left me. He betrayed me, so screw it.
Catch rank the first surrender.
How
Is
many
it
points
the
did you get in the
best
first round in There Will Be Trivia matches?
Oh, wait, what happened?
An old wound.
Henry
Was
lose?
that like
Oh, we
Ooh.
played
Five.
That's pretty great.
4, 3.
I still love you, Tim.
Wait,
I
repeat.
love you too, buddy.
All right, that is going to be the first repeat for the Silver Shamrocks.
All right, in scores and soundtracks, your question. Who composed the score for Captain America, the First Avenger? Surprisingly, not on the top 12 of Take Three's Rankums.
Literally was going to be the next one I brought up, but we decided, hey, Ant-Man should be in the top.
Why did you wait that long?
Yes, I watched that video. Right, Lucas?
5,
Oh yes, of
4,
course.
3,
What video?
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go back over and start with Jake.
Alan Silvestri.
That is correct
That is
for a
correct.
point. We'll go over to Lucas.
Alan Silvestri.
That is correct. Dom. That is correct. And Paul for the clean
Yeah,
sweep.
I had it wrong originally, but yeah, Alan Silvestri.
Would you write Henry Jackman?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I wish he still had it.
All right,
He did.
your fifth question comes in the category of Pixar. What song does Miguel sing at the end of Coco?
You love your Pixar.
Of course I do. Coco's a great movie.
It's all right.
I liked it a lot. Very, very pretty.
Not as good as Logan though.
Wasn't it? Lucas, you can leave. Lucas, you can leave. Coco literally beat Logan by like 13 spots on my list.
All right, we'll go
Oh
5,
boy. At the
4.
Co-Oscars.
3, 2, 1. Show coming out Thursdays with Jake and Caleb.
Yeah, Co-Oscars. Watch it. We'll go over to Dominic Rizzi.
I put Remember Me.
That is incorrect. We'll go over to Lucas.
I also wrote Remember Me.
Oh.
Jake.
Remember Me. Like that's the only one.
Paul, are you going to get it?
Same shit, remember me.
Oh, no perfect rounds. You're looking for the world es mi familia. The world es
The
mi
Russian is cut, ladies and
I don't know about the
gentlemen.
Spanish in that title, but you know.
The world
That's
es
the only song that anybody remembers from that bad movie.
All right.
Oh.
Gentlemen.
Whoa. Did
Gentlemen.
Rizzi just call Coco bad? That's minus 6 for usual suspects.
Gentlemen, your
More
next
points.
question. In the MCU, in what film does Elizabeth Olsen make her first appearance as Scarlet Witch? Think this is a gimme here, Caleb?
I don't know.
We're talking just appearance in general, right? Not like first
Yes,
full
appearance.
The question is, makes her first appearance as Scarlet Witch. There's not a lot of semantics to be argued in this question.
No.
Give it time. There's 4 competitors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Jake.
Captain America 2: The Winter Soldier.
That is
Ooh,
correct.
no
Go
2
over
in
to
the
Lucas.
title.
I had
I
two.
I just wrote Winter Soldier because I'm not some weirdo who has to write the full title. It's clearly Winter Soldier.
We'll accept that. We'll go over to Dom.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
And we'll go over to Paul.
The twins. Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
That is correct for the clean sweep on that question.
I almost wrote Age of Ultron just so I could fight with Caleb about the bullshit.
Lucas,
of
I wrote this
post-credit
question. I wrote this question specifically hoping that you would do that. All right, your next question
It's not a
comes in the category of the Wizarding World, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what did Neville receive in the mail?
Would mail count?
You wrote this question. You tell me.
I did not write this question. This is
Oh,
He doesn't
did-
actually-
is this a
fun fact, he
Kane? Is
doesn't
this a
actually
Kane
receive
ad
mail.
lib? Is this a Kane ad lib?
yes. Kane is joining us in the docket, and we will go 5,
All right. Well, Kane for the
4.
last second. Let's hope it works.
3, 2, 1. We love you, Kane. Pens down.
We'll start with Paul.
I watched 5 of these in one day. This is not the one. I don't know, an owl. No fucking idea.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Dom.
It's a Remembrall.
That is correct. We'll go to Lucas.
It is. It turns red if you forget shit. It's a remember all.
Remember all me.
I just put Glass Ball.
That's incorrect.
It
We
was
needed
a
the
Glass
remember all.
Ball. Ah, okay.
We need the remember all.
It was a Glass Ball.
All right,
Makes sense.
gentlemen. Your next question comes in a category that will never leave fandom, or I will sell fandom to the highest bidder.
Vroom vroom.
Fast and the Furious. That is correct, Paul. Which Fast film sees Dom and Brian employed by a covert U.S. team and go on a mission in the Middle East?
One of my least favorite parts of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Don't give away the answer.
I'm not giving away the answer.
Well, it kind of does if anyone knows us because of what you favor and what I favor. But, you know,
5,
we'll go 5,
4,
3.
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Jake.
Is it Furious 7?
It would indeed be Furious 7. We'll go to Lucas.
Fuck this franchise.
All right. Dom.
Better known as Rest in Peace Paul Walker. Furious 7.
That is correct. And Paul.
No, I got it wrong. I said the horrible Fast and Furious.
I almost
And
put
with
that.
that, usual suspects pull into the lead for the first time this match. Your
welcome, gentlemen.
penultimate and ninth question comes in the category of Kaiju. Kaiju, the front runner to the fandom, apparently.
Thank
Who
God.
plays
Because people are racist. Let's be clear.
who plays Felipe Roach in 1998's Godzilla?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't get the whole thing.
Okay. In Kaiju, who plays Felipe Roach in 1998's Godzilla? Not sure.
Wait, Felipe?
Felipe.
It's just
Help a
Felipe.
person.
But
Felipe.
Yeah.
I've never seen this movie, so I don't know the pronunciation correctly.
Of course, Kane putting in his 2 cents of boo, but fuck you, Kane.
I wrote an
We'll
answer
go
that could be very
5.
interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
So now we'll start with Paul Oyama.
that'd be Leon himself, Jean Reno.
That is correct. Going over to Rizzi.
It was a total guess, but it sounded French. Jean Reno.
Is correct. We'll go over to Lucas.
I wrote Matthew Broderick because he's the only person I know who's in the movie. And, if the movie's that stupid, why not call him that?
And Jake.
He's a professional, John Reno.
That is correct. All right, and Tim,
All right,
you want to give me your final question?
Yes, the final question to get us out of round 1. In the worlds of DC, otherwise known as DCEU, because apparently that makes something better. Who wrote the screenplay for Wonder Woman? The only movie approved by audiences and critics alike.
The only stand apart good one in that series.
This is the only good one in DCEU.
I can't believe you just said that that's the only one in the history of DC that's good, because that's
No, I said DCEU.
Oh, I didn't hear the EU. 5.
No.
4. 3. 2. 1. Pens down.
Repeat.
Okay,
That was after. That was after.
Yeah, you already said
Is it after? Okay.
Yeah, that was after.
That's
That was
fine.
after. All right, we cannot. We will not take a repeat. We'll go over to Jake.
I said Zack Snyder in a very quickly fashion.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
I wrote Patty Jenkins because it's fucking late and I worked too many hours today.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Rizzi.
Yeah, I put Pat Jenkins too.
And Paul.
It's fucking Alan Heinberg, but I said Patty Jenkins. God damn it.
Unfortunately, Alan Heinberg is the correct answer. Just couldn't get it in time. And at the end of round number 1, the usual suspects are in the lead with 13. The Silver Shamrocks trailing with 11. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2.
Wow.
Round number 2 is going to work like this. Each team is going to get a chance to spin from our lovely wheel brought to us by wheeldecide.com. If you like the category that you land on, you're going to get 2 or 5 questions worth 2 points a piece. If you don't know the answer, you can't go to multiple choice, but it devalues the point of being only worth 1. If you don't like the category you land on, you can spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on. You cannot spin off of opponent's choice. Lucas, don't be that smartass. And any questions going into round number 2?
I don't know if he's ever done that. Even asked that. But no, we're good.
Never.
I feel like he would do that.
Okay.
I'm snarky, but I'm not an idiot.
All right, your categories on the wheel tonight are Pixar, James Bond, Wizarding World, Kaiju, DC, Marvel, Worlds of DC, and Star Wars. Usual suspects, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Silver Shamrocks?
Jake, come on.
No.
First, right?
Yeah, what first?
Yeah, first.
All right. Tim is going to give you your spin of the wheel.
Kaiju, 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 kaiju,
And it
kaiju.
lands on
Worlds of DC.
Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep it?
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Yeah, if you go with that, it's only what, like
I'm good
5.
with that. I've seen every movie. I know enough about it.
I've seen them a good some, so let's do it.
All right. I will issue to you guys your questions in the Worlds of DC. And your first question. What is the human name Ares goes by in Wonder Woman? We need first and last name.
Oh, that's
Sir Patrick something?
Sir Patrick something. Yeah, I don't remember the last name. Sir Patrick. Do you remember the last name?
No, I want to say Doyle, but that's not it.
4.
Yeah, multiple choice. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. Gerald Boxer, B. Patrick Morgan, C. Jeremiah Wargrave, or D. Winston Duke.
Yeah, it's B.
B is correct for 1 point.
Winston Duke, the actor. Okay.
I just like the fact that they thought that the Ares was also the guy who composed Thor.
Yeah, I know. Well, his first name was Patrick. Sorry. It's very
All
easy.
right, your second question in Worlds of DC. What country does Bruce Wayne find Aquaman in when he goes to recruit him in Justice League?
Oh, isn't that Norway, right?
No, I was thinking Norway.
Norway or Iceland? It's one of the two. I think it's Norway. Multiple choice. You want
Yeah,
multiple
okay.
choice? All
All
right,
right,
multiple
multiple choice. Multiple choice. Your options are A, Greenland, B, Norway, C, Finland, or D, Iceland.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah,
I'm confident with Norway. I'm
Yeah,
confident
let's
with
go
Norway.
Norway.
All right, Norway, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Lucas, I think it's Iceland.
Is it Iceland or Greenland?
I think it's Iceland because I don't think there would really be like that much of a reason for him to be in Greenland. I just feel like it's Iceland.
Okay. Wanna do Iceland?
Iceland, final answer.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Boom, gentlemen.
All right,
Boom.
that's fine.
All right, your third question in the Worlds of DC is, what is the name of Lois's contact who leaks her Superman story in Man of Steel? First and last name needed.
Oh, you need. Goddamn! I know the last name. Last name's
last
Woodburn. Woodburn.
Woodburn?
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
It is true.
I don't remember this
Yeah,
at
so-
all.
We'll
I
just
don't
go
remember.
multiple choice because it's not
Multiple
something
choice.
Your
I can't
multiple
remember
choice
the name.
options are A, Michael Thomas, B, Chris Burnham, C, Glenn Woodburn, or D, Jonathan Olson.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit
You got
final answer.
All right, that is
Are we
correct.
sure it's not Chris Woodburn? Are we sure?
Fun fact, it drafted this answer because I knew it was Woodburn. I figured that was kind of common information. I had 4 different versions where Woodburn was the last name and Chris Woodburn was one of the answers.
Sorry about that. Go on.
All right, your fourth and penultimate question in the category of Worlds of DC. What is the name of the sniper in Wonder Woman?
Oh, it's Scotty, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know it's what's his name?
I know it's
Ewan
what's his
Bremner.
name? Ewan Bremner from
Bremner.
Train Spotting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's. Yeah,
That's
do you
all.
want to risk it?
Yeah.
Do you need first
Yeah,
last name or
you
just-
wanna, if you're
We just need the one name he goes by.
I don't even think it's the last name, but yeah.
All right, Scotty, final answer.
Charlie, final answer.
That is a 2-point steal for the Silver Shamrock.
Oh my god.
Don't insult train spotting bitches.
And
Smacks.
You and
Your-
Bremner, by the way.
Final question. Final question in the category of Worlds of DC. Who plays Henry Allen in Justice League?
Oh, that's Billy Crudup, final answer.
2 points.
No blue penis this time.
Eat a dick, non-Watchmen fans.
Watchmen's great.
All
God.
right, and at
was
the end of
almost
the usual suspects' turn, they go up to 17, but Silver Shamrocks are trailing with 14, and it's their turn at the wheel. The Worlds of DC is off
Wow.
the table. Your spin is away.
Do it.
And it lands on
Stop.
Kaiju. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Take it.
Okay, Lucas. The thing is, I'm actually not like 1,000% confident in the category, but I feel like they can't really steal, so I don't know. I'm kind of torn.
Here's the question, though. Are you scared of any of these categories?
Can you list the categories again, Caleb?
Yeah, give them again more time, please.
Okay. The categories on the wheel tonight are Pixar, James Bond, Wizarding World, Kaiju, DC, Marvel, and Star Wars left available.
I'm not even really scared. Do you want to just spin again and see whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, if we get it again, I'll be cool.
We'll do
But
it.
yeah, I'll spin it. I'll spin again.
All right, Silver Shamrock's going to spin it again,
Jake, we need to steal as many of these questions as possible.
Yeah.
and it
Wow.
lands on
Kaiju.
Pixar.
Oh,
Okay.
The category of
All right.
Pixar.
All right.
All right. I'll proctor the questions for them. Your first question in Pixar. Who primarily directed Toy Story 3?
That's still Lasseter, right?
Yeah, I believe it's still Lester. 100%.
Wait. Is it?
You
Ooh.
want to go to multiple choice?
No, actually, no, it's not. It's not. It's Lee Unkrich.
Do it.
Lee
That is
Unkrich,
correct.
final answer.
Yes.
2 points.
All right.
All right, well,
Your
that's
second
my
question.
team.
I was like, wait, no, it's not. Jesus.
Your second question.
Almost got screwed
What
up 'cause
comedy
Laster's the
actress?
producer.
What
Go
comedy
ahead.
actress voices Colette in Ratatouille?
Oh, fuck.
Colette.
So Colette's the girl that he fell in love with, but
Yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah.
think of who would voice. You want to just go multiple choice?
Yeah, let's just. I feel
All right,
we're
multiple
all
choice.
My voices.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. Kristen Bell,
Oh, I just remembered it.
B. Tina Fey, C. Janine Garofalo, or D. Bonnie Hunt.
It's Janine Garofalo.
Yeah, it's C, isn't it?
Yeah. Final
That
answer.
is correct for 1 point.
Damn.
All right, you know, let's take it down to the buzzer next time. Let's stop jumping this.
Yeah.
All right, your third question. How many films have been composed by Michael Giacchino?
Oh, okay. So Incredibles 2, Coco, Incredibles 1, Inside Out, Up, Cars 2.
Did you do any of the Cars?
Yeah, he did Cars 2.
You do Cars 2, but not the others.
Yeah.
Did you do?
He did Ratatouille also, so that's 6. Do you want to just go with 6?
No, you just can't. You just said 7.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Did you do the first Incredibles?
Yes. Because you got nominated for that.
5,
So, 2 Incredibles.
4,
We'll go repeat when it gets to
3,
the one. Repeat.
2. All right, that will be your second repeat.
2 Incredibles. Coco.
All right,
Up.
how many
Inside
films
Out.
have been composed by Michael Giacchino?
Cars 2.
Ratatouille.
Right. That's 8. Is any before Ratatouille and it's Incredibles?
No.
Then we should go 8 final.
8.
answers.
Final answer.
That is
That is
incorrect. 2 point
I
steal
think it-
opportunity.
I
Yeah,
think
what
it's
do you got?
7.
Okay, you
7.
got 7? All right.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's just
Final
gonna
answer?
it's
All right.
mainly
7.
educated.
Okay,
Final
7.
answer.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
I think we
Okay.
overcounted.
You overcounted.
I think we
Yeah,
said the right ones. We just
Incredibles,
Good job,
Ratatouille,
Jake. Good
Up,
shit.
Cars 2, Inside Out, Coco, and Incredibles 2.
All
That's
right.
what I said.
your
I think you
pen-
just miscounted, Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you miscounted. That's
I
all.
worked fucking billion hours.
Don't worry about it.
That's annoying.
All right, gentlemen, your penultimate question in
Don't
Pixar.
listen to me about counting again.
What is the name of the police car in Cars?
Oh, Lord.
I hate Caleb. Go home.
I wish I could say this question was a joke, but it is not.
I mean,
It's gonna be obvious if you go multiple choice. Do you have
yeah.
an idea?
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Doc, B. Chief, C. Sarge, or D. Sheriff.
Oh. So Doc is Paul Newman. Is he the cop? I don't fucking remember.
I think he's. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't remember if he's the cop, but I
Run those
don't
options
remember
back
any of the
again.
other 3. Yeah.
Your options are A. Doc, B. Chief, C. Sarge, or D. Sheriff.
Let's just go with Doc, Lucas.
I don't remember any of the other options. Yeah, we should. Let's just go. with
Doc, final answer.
A
That
1 point
is
steal opportunity
incorrect.
for the usual suspects.
Okay.
Sarge.
Okay, so
Final
it's-
answer.
No.
That is incorrect. He said final answer. He
It's
said final
Sheriff.
answer. It is Sheriff.
Which was it?
It's not Sarge.
Sheriff?
Sarge is
Really?
It's Sarge is the sergeant. It's like
Shout out
the,
Dominic. Shout out Dominic.
Really?
Alone.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
I'll
it
take
is.
the
It was.
right
It was
back.
Sheriff. Unfortunately, he said final
No, that's
answer.
my
So
bad. That's my
All
bad.
right,
You're right,
your
Drew.
final
That's my
question in Pixar in round 2, boys.
bad. That was- I thought it
What
was
is the
second.
name of the dog that befriends Carl and Russell in Up?
Doug, Lucas.
Doug.
Doug, final answer.
That is correct for 2 big points.
and those 2 points, we are tied at 19
Oh,
going
Wow.
into round number
I'm
3.
sorry about that, Jake. I should have known better.
that's all good. It's all good.
Damn, if it wasn't for that steal, we'd be up. Oh, that counting thing, we'd be up 4.
4 points on that. I
Thank God you guys
Target.
can't count.
I expected to lose that thing.
All right. Round number 3 is going to work like this. Both teams are going to be given a category. You will pick a representative to answer the question and how many points you would like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you answer the first question, someone else has to answer the second one. When we get to the third one, you'll have the opportunity again to change who answers the questions. And on the fifth and final question, you can confer. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or reaches 0. I don't think we're going to have a problem with reaching 0. Any questions?
It could happen, Caleb. It could happen. Anything can happen.
How many questions are there?
Not.
There are
no,
5
let's
total
not. Let's
questions.
just. Let's
5
just.
total questions.
Let's just.
It can't happen.
Yeah, let's just go.
Alrighty. The first category in round number 3 is Kaiju. Who wants to take Kaiju and how many points?
Paul, do you
Lucas, do you?
Jake, I'm good if you want that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
Alright, Jake is taking it.
I'll
Jake
take
is taking it. Paul
I'll
and
take
Jake? Paul and Jake.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll give you a few seconds to write down your bet on your board. All right. Jake, what are you betting?
1.
And Paul, what are you betting?
It's my category, 2. Fuck it.
All right, your question in the category of kaiju.
You spent away from your own category.
Who directed 2013's Pacific Rim?
Come on, Jake. You know this. You know this.
I mean, yeah, I just wish I bet 2 points, knowing that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is the biggest. That is the biggest thing with kaiju.
and it wouldn't have
I'm
mattered.
very tempted to write the word "not" in front of this person's name. I have no idea why.
Okay.
Go 5,
One of my
4,
favorite-
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Paul, what do you got?
It's not Guillermo del Toro.
That is correct for 2 points. And Jake.
As JT would say, Guillermo del Toro.
Oh
That's
God.
correct. And Silver Shamrocks swings in the lead by 1. Is 21-20. Tim, what is their second category?
Your second category, gentlemen, is Pixar. How many
got it.
points?
That's good, Dom. You got it.
Dom
Yeah.
and Lucas bet on Pixar.
Dom and Lucas have to
Be
take.
conservative, Lucas.
Be conservative, Belichick.
Thank you.
Yeah, Matt Patricia speaking. Let's do a halfback dive on this one.
I actually have an interesting call on this.
They're gonna do a slant route, Caleb. I'm calling it.
Yeah, they're gonna throw it to Tom Brady. He's gonna drop it. 5,
No,
4,
Tom Brady's gonna take a
3,
step and fall on
2,
his face.
1. I need your
Ooh.
bets. Lucas, what are you betting?
I bet 0. I don't feel confident at all in this category.
All right, and Dom.
2.
All right, Tim, what is the question that Dom will be answering too? Lucas, if you want to put a joke answer or actually take a swing, it'll count for stats. So,
Sure.
All right, your question that only one person is taking seriously. What is the name of Buzz Lightyear's arch nemesis in the Toy Story series?
interesting tidbit. The original team before Silver Shamrocks, it was Paul Oyama and one Schmodown player named Chance Ellison called Starkman. So, interesting.
The one that ascended on Buffering Heaven, I do believe, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Only on the
5,
sky. Only on the
4,
sky.
We're named after.
2, 1. Pens down. Lucas, do you have anything written down?
I wrote down Emperor Zord. I don't know if that's correct. But
Emperor Zord is close but incorrect.
That's a-
Dom.
Thank
How
you.
do
Correct
you say?
answer is Emperor Zurg.
That is correct for 2
I'm
points.
glad I didn't.
Nice one, Dom.
And usual
Good
suspect
call.
swings back into the lead by 1 point. And now you'll have a chance to switch up who takes it. Your third category is DC.
Hmm.
DC.
Jake,
Lucas,
you want to risk putting this on me again?
Lucas, I just don't want to get Middle Earth and then get fucked.
Okay.
No, I want you to take this because.
Wait,
they
Jake,
what did you say?
mentioned to get
I'll go.
Take it.
If you want.
Middle Earth
Okay.
or
Yeah.
water.
All right,
Okay.
Jake is taking it. Jake is taking
I'm
it.
taking
DC, and Paul is
I'm
taking
taking
Jake
it.
and Paul again. So it's easy. Jake Paul is going again.
Oh, man. I tell you.
It's every day, bro.
Yeah. That Disney Channel.
All right, how many points are you betting on DC, Paul?
2.
And Jake.
1.
All right, they're doing the exact same bets that they did for DC. It's like it's deja vu from 30 seconds ago all over again.
Just
Your
like
question in
the-
DC. What villain has appeared in the most Batman films?
The superhero with the pointy nipples from the early 90s movies.
Nazario and I had this conversation. He believes that either every character in Batman and Robin should have had nipples on the suits or none of them.
No,
and I'm
none
very
of
happy
them.
that Batgirl didn't have nipples on the suit. That would have made me uncomfortable.
We already had Tithead from Little Nicky. We don't need to see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake, what do you got?
It seems obvious. The Joker?
Correct for 1 point. And Paul?
Why so serious?
2 points.
How many movies is
Terrible
he?
impersonation.
And we are all tied up at 23. He's in 5 films. He is
Okay.
in the 1966,
Lego Batman. God damn it.
66, 89, Dark Knight, Lego Batman, and Mask of the Phantasm. That makes 5. All right, what's their fourth category that Dom and Lucas have to take?
All right, Dom and Lucas, your category, James Bond.
All right, I can do this. I can do
You got this
A
now.
little, a little fighting. I like that.
Oh, you're gonna love me.
Wrong category, Paul.
I love this banter. This is very, very
I
nerve-wracking.
think
this is-
Paul's is a
enjoying
little bit better
I think
because
it's fun.
Joker didn't have an Australian accent.
All right,
Well,
He was answering it as Batman.
Lucas,
so-
what do you? How much are you betting on James Bond?
1.
And Dom.
I gotta go 2. I have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Tim, want to give them their question on James Bond?
Deep cut.
All right, your question in James Bond? What Star Wars actor also played Blofeld in Never Say Never Again?
Interesting one. Lucas is a big Star Wars guy.
A weird silence.
I
goes
mean,
over the crowd.
considering you made some deep cut pulls on Revenge of the Sith, I would say you're an average Star Wars.
Damn. I think I know this too.
No surprise.
5, 4, 3. Was that who used the repeat?
I did.
All right, that is the last repeat for the Silver Shamrocks. They're out for the match.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right.
What is
your
their question?
What Star Wars actor also played Blofeld in Never Say Never Again?
You got this.
No, I don't. This is one of my least favorite dishes. I like this.
Just put something.
5,
I have an answer.
4,
It feels
3,
weird to be wrong, but it might
2, 1. Pens down. Lucas, what do you got?
I don't think this is correct, but I wrote Peter Cushing.
That is incorrect. There'll be a loss of 1 for Silver. Over to Dom.
Al Guinness?
Oh
That is
no.
Also incorrect. That's a loss of 2.
Max
The
von
answer is-
Sydow.
Max von Sydow is the correct answer. Silver is
Ingmar
up 20.
Bergman, collaborator.
Star Wars actor, the guy's
Silver Shamrocks is up 22 to the Usual Suspects 21, and it comes down to the final category that you can now confer on. You can confer.
Please be
Okay.
The category is the Wizarding World.
You got this.
All right.
So, Paul, we're back to
We are
zero,
going to
right?
let you guys write down your stats.
I'll write down the bet, Lucas.
Yeah, we gotta get 2.
You write down the bet, I'll write down the answer. Let's do it.
Caleb, it
Yeah.
all comes down to this.
It all comes
Even if
down
you
to
Last
this.
game of the year,
Yeah.
Dom,
can't
If
hold
we hit,
anything
we win.
back.
Dom, what are you betting for Usual Suspects?
2.
And Silver Shamrocks.
We bet it all, Bob.
All right.
Oh, dear
We
God.
start with Usual Suspects because you are down. Your question in the Wizarding World, Usual
They
Suspects.
miss, it's over, right?
If they miss, it is over. Your question in the Usual Suspects. Hermione tells Harry that who is trying to smuggle him a love potion in the Half-Blood Prince. You don't have to write it down. You can just answer it, Dom.
Oh, yeah, it's Romilda Vane is the answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right.
Now, all
And
you do is just pray to God.
over to Silver Shamrocks. You must hit this to win the game. If you win, you will be joining Nuclear Option and Arkham Knights in the Triple Threat Team Final.
Oh God.
I don't want to be in that team.
If not,
And they
if
have no
Lucas
repeats, right? They have no repeats.
They have no repeats.
All right.
Lucas, if we miss this, I'm totally fine with that.
Your question in the Wizarding World. Who does Neville take to the Yule Ball?
I know this. Fuck me. Oh, should I just give the correct answer? I know the answer.
Yeah, just do it.
The correct answer is Ginny Weasley.
And your winners, the Silver Shamrocks. It is Ginny Weasley. Final score, 24-23. That was a barn burner match that was just played. Unbelievable.
I'm really
Tim,
sorry, Jake. I
what
swear
are your
that
thoughts
didn't
on this
question.
one?
We would've
Oh
told
my
everyone,
God, that was a wow. That is how a match should go for fandom. So many matches don't, but this one, it went right down to the wire, right down to the last question. Both of them just swinging for the fences. A 1-point game. I mean, this would be like a team match of the year, I think.
I think this right now is the front runner for team match of the year. Unbelievable game played by all. And Tim, do you want to take them into the post-match interviews?
Yes, I can do that. And we're back, folks. Post-match interviews. TM Smith here because we need someone to do it right, and that's me. So we will start with our winners. The Silver Shamrocks. Lucas, Paul, it came right down to the last question. How you guys feeling after this huge win?
How did we get to the finals of this tournament?
No, dude.
I I had a chance yesterday to study, to watch fandom movies. I had a free day. I watched Lawrence of Arabia in 70 millimeters. I do not regret that for one goddamn second, because we somehow still won this match, even though we were losing after round 1. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know either. Like, I haven't watched a movie in 4 days. I haven't watched a fandom movie in like 3 weeks. I worked 62.5 hours over the last 8 days. I haven't studied anything. I got 5 points in round 1. I couldn't count numbers in round 2, and we still won.
And look, I'm honestly, I'm not trying to be a dick right now. Like, I legitimately don't know how this happened. Like, our opponents are really, really good, and I thought they were going to destroy us.
Oh, I thought this match
But
was
we're
gonna,
here?
I thought we were going to get TKO'd. I thought we were going to lose. I honestly didn't study because I expected us to lose by so much that I was like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if we lose by 8 or 6. It doesn't matter.
But I do.
They're great guys.
I do have to say, now that you've won this, you move into that triple threat for the title
man.
with Nuclear Option and Arkham Knights. How are you guys feeling going up against those two teams?
I'd be lying if I said I was excited to be on the call with certain people in the match, but you know, it is what it is. We'll show up, probably.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll consider it.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? How did we get here? We just rode the back of Kaiju to the finals, and if we win, that'll be so poetic. It'll be a nice swan song for the category that.
Yes, I mean, the category, not too many people like Paul, but
even apparently we don't like it. I spun away from it, but hey, it paid off, so it is what it is.
We have to play.
But you rode Kaiju. Yes.
How did we get here? How did we get here where I am not the biggest villain in the match? Like, I am by far not even. I'm not the second villain in that match. I'm like one of the nice people.
Yes, Lucas, this is one of your nicest matches, so I do applaud you for that.
I think he's just too tired to be annoying. But
too tired to be an asshole.
Probably. But with this, congratulations, guys. You move on into the title match, the triple threat title match. Good luck. We will see you soon. And good luck again on that amazing win.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, actually.
And now we go to our runners-up tonight, Jake and Dom, the usual suspects. Guys, it was a hard-fought match. You came out of the lead with round 1. Round 2, I don't think, was too kind to either team, but, I mean, it just came down to round 3. But how you guys feeling after this?
Oh, man.
It was close.
Jake, we had it, and I completely fucked us in the ass. I bet us one too many points on a question that I was not too confident on, and this is the result we have now.
We both made a couple of mistakes. Honestly, I'm not. Of course, I'm disappointed because we would have loved to have been in that title match. But no, I was honestly a little nervous going up against Lucas and Paul because they really undermine themselves in every match they play. I mean, yeah, they're both movie guys, but fandom, they're not that bad. And yeah, this was still like an enjoyable match. I had a good blast playing this. And both these guys, yeah, I have much respect to them. Unfortunately, I wish them the best in that title match, but I don't know if it's going to do them much.
Well, I mean, I think my next question really goes for Dom for this one because Dom, you came out of that triple threat. That was one of your not so good games, and I know you were looking for this one for a bounce back. But I mean, did that kind of maybe play a factor in coming in with this match after that last game, or
honestly,
was
man,
it kind of something you just threw out?
Yeah, honestly, let me tell you something. I've just been on such a string of defeats right now. I don't know what's going on. My game is all off. I don't know what it is, whether it's just shit going on in my real life or just the fact that I just haven't been on my game recently. But every single time I try to bounce back in, I don't know. Like, all I have to say is I might just be over for 2018. Like, just the revelation that was me might just have ended for 2018. And I might just have to wait until next year in order to get my stride back. That's all I'm saying. Because, like, I've had, like, loss after loss after loss.
We've all made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. And I definitely made a couple of mistakes in this match. And that, of course, just attribute to the victory for Silver Shamrocks. But I wouldn't be too down on us, Dom. We still played really good. Round 2 just wasn't kind to us, but if we spent away, we would have gotten Kaiju. I reckon between DC and Kaiju, DC was the better choice there. So
DC questions.
I'm
not gonna lie. Like, if I
do want to slide in here real quick and say, you guys played good. You played a very good game, and so good that Rizzi's already in the singles match opener against Jin Kemp to establish a high seeding for the tournament. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. You're the team opener. You guys will be back. First match of the teams against a team that you were supposed to play, Truth About Chaos. That will be the team opener. You'll finally get that match. Dom, you're going to be pulling double duty for the opener, but I feel like that's going to be a solid opener for next season.
That would be fun, definitely. I faced Matt in Warzone, and he put me definitely to the test there. It'll be interesting seeing him with Thomas, and I have a little bit of vendetta against Thomas, but I'm a little calmed down from that. But it'll be interesting to see them play. They're more movie guys than us in fandom, if that makes sense. Like we're more fandom-esque than they are. But it'll be fun. But this was a lot of fun. We made a couple of mistakes. It's unfortunate what happens, but that's just how the game is.
Jake and I will be back.
We're staying together. We're going to be coming back for it, and this is just an unfortunate misstep on our parts, but we'll be back, and this is fun.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely, like we just heard from the head runner of Fandom, we'll definitely see you back in the beginning of next season. A great pairing with both of you. You guys had your stride. It just came down to a 1-point difference, but you guys had a strong game. Thank you for playing. We will see you at the start of next season. But with that, we throw it back to the desks with Caleb and myself.
All right. So, like we said, this is probably team match of the year. This was so close. Came down to the final question. Both teams playing an outstanding game. They had the identical round twos, both going 3 for 5. And in the end, it just came down to how many points for bet in round 2. And it just didn't quite swing in the favor of the usual suspects. But this was a great match, and I think that's going to be just about do it for us. This was our last video of the weekend. Come back next week. We will have both titles on the line. Robert Parker takes on Case Cornelisa for the singles title. Will Robert be able to make his first defense? We'll see. Robert's also going for the team title against Case and Doman, Arkham Knights versus Nuclear Option, and now the Silver Shamrocks.
A lot of history to be made in both matches, Caleb. A lot of history because, like you said, with Robert going for both, so is Case. So both of them have that history to hold both titles going into the end of the year. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
And then we'll be there too.
All right, so with that, we're going to close this one out with a first match plug, starting with our winners today. The Silver Shamrocks. Paul Oyama, where can they find you?
You can find me and Lucas tanking for the best spot in this tournament. We trusted the process and it got us to the finals. But now you can find me defending my various belts, Warzone. Catch me at the Full Metal Trivia Snowball in the teams championship match, maybe in the singles title match. We're kind of yet to see on that one. And you can see me, dancing in intros and just doing various movie things at find me at Paul Oyama on Facebook and Letterboxd.
And Lucas, where can they find you?
Gillette Stadium every week. I practice. I do my best. And Cincinnati. Look my name up. You know where I am. Watch an old thing. I don't give a fuck anymore. I worked 62.5 hours in the last 8 days. I do not have a functional ounce of flesh in my body. Okay. Move on.
All right, over to the usual suspects. Jake Maringoni, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Pretentious Hack, the P and the H like caps. I'm also one of the editors and one of the people running Movie Warzone. I have a match coming up against my mortal enemy, Eli McKay, in a #1 contender match. The winner faces Paul for his championship match in December sometime. And you can just see me running things. And if you see any problems in the editing, please let me know, because I know that's exactly what I need after editing for hours.
Over to Dominic Rizzi, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Movie Nerd Review, Instagram at Dominic Rizzi, my letterbox Dom81797, my YouTube page Movie Nerd Reviews, and I believe that's in always where there's good trivia online.
Absolutely. And over to my co-host this evening, Tim Smith, where can they find you?
All over here with Multiplex, with Warzone, Fandom Fights, Fandom TV, whenever we get that out. Like I said, we're looking for people for everything else. So if you want to help out with that, you know who to get a hold of from the previous video. And yeah, you all are great programming here with Multiplex, with Around the League with Nico, the show coming Thursday with Jake and Caleb, Crisis on Multiplex with Nico and Zadius there going over the Arrowverse, programming for the week, and all that good stuff.
All right, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho. That is KALEBKOHO. You can find me on YouTube, Caleb Coho, where I do music, co-productions, where I do filming on both channels. Right now, my movie Chick Part 2 is up for you to watch for free. What's not free is my album Super Tease with my group The Forks. Search The Forks. It's not Caleb Coho, but that's on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you consume your digital music. And you can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment, hosting Fandom Fight every Friday, and helping Jake out on Movie Warzone on Mondays, and me and Jake with the Co-Oscars on Thursdays. That is the new show to check out, our little Oscar talk show. So yeah, check that out. That should be starting within the next couple weeks. And so thank you all for watching from us at Multiplex. That has been Silver Shamrocks, Paul, and Lucas. Usual suspects, Dominic and Jake. My co-host Tim. I have been Caleb, and this has been Fandom Fight. We will see you all next week for both titles that'll be on the line. We'll see you all next.
Hello? Ryan, listen, we shouldn't be talking. You know, the whole Hail the Hunter thing, I don't exactly agree with it. Preposition? Listen, I don't want to join your cult, okay? I'm not into cults. It's... What? How do you even know that? Listen, I don't know where you got that, but that didn't happen. Alright. Okay. Fine then. Hail the Hunter.